Hi. Hope everybody's having a good day. I'm having a good day. Actually, I had a good day at work today. And the boss was there and I still had a good day. He was in a good mood. So, when boss is in a good mood, everybody's in a good mood. Um, but yeah, hope everyone's doing well. I saw that Dan's Fish ended early. Um, I caught right as he was saying goodbye. I opened up his live stream because I was watching Grey's Anatomy. I opened up his live stream and he's like saying bye, and it was still like 15 till. I was like, oh shoot! So I'm like gathering up all my stuff. I'm like, that means I should start early. So I wasn't quite ready. But I got here 5 minutes early. So yeah, hello. No, 15. No, 5. It's been a long week. We've been doing big projects at work, and nowhere near done, but progress. One step at a time, right? Right. Um, I picked this up to take a drink and I was about to just set it down. But yeah. Um, we'll get into my week in a little bit. I gotta say hellos first. Hello, Bionic Bigfoot. I'm not here today. Okay, he who shall not be seen. I don't see you. Start early. I did a net just for you, 'cause you asked / demanded. Can't stay. Just wanted to pop in and give a like and say have a good night. Can't wait to see you all soon. I know, I'm so freaking excited. I'll go ahead and say it now. I'm probably I don't know. I probably won't stream next Wednesday because Nathan and I are planning on getting up at like 2 a.m. to head to the Keystone Clash. Um I don't know. I shouldn't. I should not. I should preface this as saying I should not stream next Wednesday. Am I going to stream anyway? I don't know. We shall see. I may have to be like a good responsible parent and like take a sleeping pill to make myself go to sleep in time. But Shelby's probably not here still, but I am working on getting a few more macros for you for next weekend. The boss is going to grab some grape callirpa from one of our maintenance accounts that they have growing in their sump. And then my vendor said that she has a shaving brush, or she might be able to get us shaving brushes. So some cool textures. They're all green. I was really hoping to get some red macros for you, but I can always like whenever I get my hands on them finally, I can just mail you guys some. But yeah, I'll definitely have some really cool different texture macro algaes for you. Kyle and Beaks! Hello, hello! Y'all better hit that like or Gengar will creep into your shadows and unalive you. Thanks, Bex. Oh my gosh. Unalive you, maha. Yep. I don't do Pokemon jokes. Well, you're gonna get Pokemon jokes anyway. Big Shrimpin, hello, hello. So I told my boss and my other coworkers today, I was like, hey, that orange spiny lobster, don't sell it because I'm taking it with me next weekend. And my boss goes, we have an orange spiny lobster? I was like, yeah, you did that order. You're the one who added it to the cart. Remember, I was like, oh, what's an orange spiny lobster? And you were like, it's like a blue spiny lobster, but orange. And I was like, oh, cool. And then you added it to the cart. And he's like, I don't remember that. I'm like, yeah, it's because you're a senile old man. So yes, everybody's aware that you got dibs on that lobster. George RB3, hello, hello. Yo, hello, is it me? Or is this great? I think you meant, is it great to be here? Is this great to be here? Thank you. Ian, lurking at work, lurk away. Homer the Clown Trigger, hello. How are you? Dip, 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 dip. Gina! Oh my gosh. Hello. I'm so freaking excited to see you guys all next weekend, and it's only next weekend. Ugh. Okay, I'm not gonna get into. I gotta finish saying hellos. Hello, Robotic Fish Fam. Vibes, what's up? What's up? Zenny and Scuba Steve. Steven! Oh my god. Oh, this must have been when I started. Yay! Everybody saying hi. I'm so freaking excited, you guys. Nathan asked me the other day, he's like, "So who all's gonna be there?" And I started listing people, and then I just, how people ask you something, and you know the answer, or it's like something it's been like on your mind. Um, it's like like most of the fish fam just like left my brain. I forgot like most of you, all your usernames, and I tried to like start listing, and I'm like, and there's more. There's gonna be like 80 or 90 fish fam people there. It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be amazing. Oh my gosh. Get to the Clash early and stream from there? No, I have to work I have to work on Wednesday. My boss today, I was telling him about packing everything and what totes I need, and he goes, "When is this?" I'm like, "Next weekend." I've wrote it on a post-it for you. I saw you write it on your calendar. It's next weekend. Oh, I'm like, yeah. This is why I've been on your ass about ordering stuff. Like, it's next weekend. But you're totally gonna think about it all the way until it's time. Don't lie. Yeah, I am. I am totally gonna think about it. Yep. New local Austin. New local Austin. Hello, hello. Hey, Gina, you can call me. Oh, it's Rainer. Okay. Hi, Rainer. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, I'm at the bottom of the chat already. Um, just pull up your car to the door and open your trunk, make some money for your boss. Well, I'm gonna have a table. I have a whole ass table this time. I'm gonna be legit. Nothing sketchy. Before the vendor room opens, that is. Oh yeah, no. No. I think Scotty said they're opening the vendor room Thursday at like 2. To start setting up. Just for people to start setting up. The vendor room won't be open to everybody to start purchasing until Thursday or Friday. Friday at 9. Yeah. So it's nice. So it's I actually was pretty surprised that the vendor room's closing at 6. I just didn't it open like stay open later at the Triple Crown? I don't know. I just it's only my second like big fish event, so I'm not sure um what the standard is for vendor rooms. Hopefully people won't be literally parking in the vendor room to set up this year. Ooh, that was a thing. It is a car museum in that like attached to the hotel, isn't there? So yeah, I bet they have big bay doors. That's crazy. Although I don't I just thought thinking today I'm like okay, so backing up a little bit. I found one big black tote in the back. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to start packing this. I'm going to start Tetrising things in there. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna highlight that so I know where I left off. Um, so I took all the liquids because I don't have any more liquid products coming in. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna start packing up all these liquid items. So I start Tetrising them all together. I'm pricing it. I'm putting price tags on everything. Um, I forgot where I was going with this. Oh, I got to realize because after I was done, I did a little test lift to make sure that Nathan's gonna be with me. It's obviously gonna be his job to carry that tote around, to tote that tote around, because it's gonna be the heavy one. But I was just doing a little test just to make sure it wasn't gonna like break the bottom out or anything. And I realized I don't have like a cart to bring this inside, and it's a big event, and I'm sure all the little hotel trolleys are gonna be taken. um, so if anybody else is coming Thursday, and you just so happen to be having a little cart thing, like one of those dollies that turn into like the four-wheel dollies, I'm not gonna have room for one of those. So if somebody would be so kind as to let me borrow theirs, so I can unload. I only have 3 totes. One's gonna be really heavy though. Um, that'd be great. Otherwise, Nathan's gonna be mad at me, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Sandra, all you have to do is consent to a kidnapping, and someone will whisk you away to the clash. Whisk you away. Uh, we can stop in Houston next year on the way to PA, Stephen. Yeah. Then I approve of being bitter and mean at any time, at any and all times of the year. Yeah. Oh, I missed her freaking comment. Oh my god. I've officially gotten the stage where I've become resentful of all of you that are able to go to these events. I will be bitter and mean and sad until said event is over, except for folks streaming there. Oh, Jen, I'm sorry. If if it were after next month, I would absolutely consider that honestly, but unfortunately, I cannot yet. Oh, I'm sorry, Giseni. Yeah, Bex and Kyle could whisk you away. I might can help you, Gina. I get there Thursday evening. Okay, cool. That's about when we're gonna be getting there too. So if we leave at like 2 or 3 a.m., it's like 12. I think Google Maps actually estimated like 13 hours. We know that we're gonna be stopping at least once. After drive 6 hours, pause. Maybe I don't. We're just gonna go. I I messaged Jenna a little bit. I was like, "Do you have like a road tripper app website that you use?" Because that seems like something that she would use. Um, but she says no. They just go, and then whenever they get hungry, they stop. If they have to go to the bathroom, they stop. And I'm like, told Nathan that, and he's like, "Yeah, well, that's what we're gonna do." I was like, "I've never done a big road trip like this before. I don't know how this works." Um, I thought you like planned everything. Um, but no, so we're just gonna go. We're used to like 4 hour trips to like Nathan's family up in Illinois and the Ozarks, the lake house. We're used to like 3.5, 4 hour trips. Um, so yeah, it'll probably be like 4 o'clock ish that we get there, hopefully. After I get the fishies situated, I'm game for anything. Nice. A convenient stop on the way. Like, my hubby wants to go to Colorado. Maybe I could trick him into going from there next year. There you go. I'll be bitter and mean with you this year. Yeah, I guess Bex isn't going. Oh, I'm so sad. Misery loves company. And Nintendo. Yeah. That's how I do it. Bring snackies. Oh, yeah. We've actually already started buying snacks. I told Nathan, I'm like, we shouldn't just buy all of our snacks in one shopping trip. So this past Sunday, we grabbed a couple of snacks that we have like in the back of the pantry so we're not tempted. Um, but yeah, oh my god, I'm so freaking excited. I think I got too much stuff for work. I already told the boss, I'm like, that African cichlid gravel that you have back there, I didn't realize that we had 6 bags of it. I'm not going to be able to take all 6 bags. I could probably fit like 2 bags. And he goes, well, that's fine because he goes, because that's a lot of weight. And that's going to add to your gas mileage. I was like, oh, thank you for like I said, boss was in a good mood. So I was like, yeah, that's true. But I'm going to try to take at least 2. Zen, in the name of Zelda, we commiserate him in. Amen. Um, oh my gosh, but I'm so freaking excited. Especially like me packing that tote and putting price tags on everything just like made it real. I'm just like, oh my god, it's almost here. It's almost here. So I told the boss, I'm like, I need 2 more of these totes because I know I can fit 3 of these. Um, I love your Bulbasaurs. Thank you. Well, this one's not a Bulbasaur. This one's an Impasta Bulbasaur. An Impasta. Um, but oh my gosh. I told him I could fit 3 totes for sure. And that way we can fit a bucket in the um floor of the back seat, the 5-gallon bucket for me to put all the livestock that I'm bringing. Um and then the big piece of wood will go in the other passenger seat. And then I figure those bags of cichlid gravel can kind of go at the base of, in between the totes. Sorry, I'm back, just multitasking rather unsuccessfully at that. Aw. Don't just do that while also doing water changes. It also leads to a wet floor. I always fail at multitasking. I try and then I fail. Yeah, so the boss had a big breakdown, tank breakdown, not mental breakdown. Not yet anyway. Um but there was a giant external protein skimmer that he brought and that I cleaned and I was supposed to price it and put on the table, and he came in today. He's like, "Where's that giant reef octopus protein skimmer?" I was like, "Still back there." He's like, "Why isn't it on the table priced and trying to sell?" I was like, "'Cause I forgot about it. 'Cause I started this other project over here." He's like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Yeah. Not to leave it too late to enter this fish show? Oh no, I do not have room for queen. Oh my gosh. Is one bucket enough? Yeah. Cause um Big Shrimpin's lobster is actually gonna be the only one that's actually free outside of a bag. Everything else will be in a bag floating on top of the water. So do you have secret authorization from your boss to discount everything on the last day? Me The used stuff, yes. The used stuff I can discount for sure. So I am going to be bringing some used some used media reactors. Um, I will have some used equipment. I just asked him today. I was like, "So do you want me to clock in and just pay me hourly for this, or would you rather like pay me a cut out of the profits?" And he goes, "That's up to you. What do you want to do?" And I was like, well, at first I said I don't care. He's like, "You should care." And I was like, "Okay, I didn't mean I don't care. I haven't thought about it." He goes, "You should think about it." He's like, "So, do you want the security of getting an expected amount, or do you want to risk it and possibly make more, because it is somewhat in your control how much you sell, but it is still risky." And I was like, I'm leaning towards just hourly. Um, because I have it's an app through Shopify, and I have the app on my phone, so I can just clock in on my phone, and then clock out for breaks and all that stuff. But yeah, one bucket will be enough. Should be enough. There's just the algae, the sexy shrimp, the lobster is going to be in the bottom of the bucket. The media that I have seating in the sump at work will be in with the lobster. Um, that'll be the thing that he clings to. But yeah, it should be enough. I'm eating turkey pot pie covered with cheese, ranch, Chick-fil-A sauce, crab sushi, side dish of cabin in the woods. Nice. I'll have to see. I might be able to do like a slight discount on the last, but there's only 2 days. It's Friday and Saturday's going to be the big day. So excited to get that lobster. Yes. I would go with commission. Yeah. Did you just say sexy shrimp? Yeah. It's for Shelby. Shelby gets the sexiest of sexy shrimp. I just ordered them today, so they're coming Friday. I hope they all come in okay because I don't have another chance to get more unless we order on a different day for a different pickup. But yeah. But yeah, sexy dancer shrimp. I feel like every time I bring up sexy shrimp, somebody in the chat has never heard them before. So I always have to bring up a picture of them. Present, share screen. There we go. Share. But yeah, sexy shrimp. That's a sexy shrimp because they wiggle their butt. This is a super close up, but yeah, they wiggle their butts. So they're called sexy dancer shrimp. They look like they belly dancing. Oh, they're so cute. Yeah, sexy shrimp. Sexy Shrimp is on the first edition of What the Fish shirt. Yeah! Oh, it's on the second edition, I thought. I thought it was on the little splatter on the front. Yeah, Sexy Shrimp shake their booties in the water flow. Yep. I'm afraid to Google sexy. I already did. I Googled it for you. Can't have them. Yeah. Ooh la la. Thank you for Googling them for me. You're welcome. I might be wrong then. Yeah, I think they're on the second edition. I don't even have my water cup. Sorry, Steven. I'm repping my own merch. Sorry. So we've been cleaning. Nathan and I have been cleaning our house, and I've talked about it. I've kind of mentioned it before how my house is a disaster. And it's because it's been so hard to get started. I let my anxiety and depression spiral a little too long, and the clutter got kind of out of control. I was just way overwhelmed and didn't know where to start. But with Nathan's mom coming over to help take care of Kane, that really I have to clean. The only moment it kind of anxiety kind of kicked in was whenever we got to the bedroom. We have I mean, we haven't thrown out or donated clothes, so we have a ton of clothes that don't fit us anymore. Um, so that was the big thing. So Nathan's starting to work on the piles that we have. My whole like not the actual monitor, but my screen just like shifted. Somebody hacking my computer. Where's Matt? Matt, are you hacking my computer? Um, but it's just we got to the bedroom. Nathan's starting to work on the pile on top of his dresser, and I go straight to like my closet, and he goes, "What are you doing? All that's already put away." I was like, "But like half of this needs to go. Like I need to make space in order to have somewhere to put this." And he goes, "Well, all this still needs to be cleaned." I'm like, "Yeah, so then when we clean it, I have a place to put it. If I don't do it, if I don't do this, it's just going to end up back in a pile." Like, ugh. It's like, where do I start? Because I can't start cleaning this if I don't have anywhere to put it. So I do have a few more. Whoops, this side. I do have a couple like. Oh yeah, I found my green pleco snail, and then my green pleco that I won from Steven. Um, it's just hard because like I don't want to sort everything into piles and then not have anywhere to put the piles or like yeah. It sucks. But I got rid of a ton of clothes, like half my what was hanging in my closet because I don't fit most of those anymore. I still have the closet in here to go through. Um but yeah, we have a giant pot. We had like 3 bags of clothes to donate between the two of us. And now we have a giant pile of laundry because even though Logan, my husky, is no longer with us, his hair is still everywhere. And it's going to take a long time for us to, finally get rid of all the hair. But yeah, I have to rewash a lot of clothes. So every night and every morning when I get up and switch, try to do a couple loads a night or a day, a couple loads a day to try to get that all done and put away. But yeah. I'm concerned about the biologist who named the sexy shrimp. Well, the scientific name is something Thor. No, Thor amboinesis. Thor amboinensis. Yeah, that. Um, the layman's term is sexy shrimp. Stormidas legend. Hello, Melvin. I get that, Gina. There's a reason I didn't invite you inside when you came to help with my tree problem. Oh, I know. I get it. Even though my house is probably I mean, you've kind of peeked inside my house. You've probably seen the piles. Um Clutter. Yeah, so we cleaned that front room. We haven't vacuumed yet. Cleaned the front room, the dining room, and our bedroom. So I need to do the back living room, the kitchen, and I need my mom cleaned the bathroom, but I need to declutter the bathroom. Yeah, and tomorrow's like our last big push day because we're actually having Nathan's mom over on Sunday so that we can kind of walk her through things with Kane and all that stuff. Just had to spring clean in the I just had to spring clean in the fall. It was starting to get ridiculous. I couldn't find anything in the closets and drawers. Yeah. Yep, right there with you, Gina. The tasks get bigger and bigger the longer you delay and quickly become impossible. Yeah. Twerkins. Who's that? Oh, it's Lando. What's up? What's up? Who else loves sushi? I love sushi so much. I have a sushi shirt. I actually almost wore it to work yesterday. It is Melvin. I'm deep cleaning this new apartment once we are finished settling in. Yep. Sorry to run away from that tree frog deal. Oh, the tadpoles, yes. I may soon have a bunch of clothes that don't fit me, but I have been trying to ride my bike more so that doesn't happen. My coworker actually just got a gym membership at um, the same company that Nathan and I have it, so maybe her and I can start working out after work. My camera. Oh my god. Okay, there it is. Yeah, shipping is expensive. Yep, especially overnight. Because priority I've heard has been slacking lately. Um, but yeah, overnight shipping is crazy expensive. I still have to throw so much stuff away and reorganize. It's just to be able to deep clean. So the funny thing, when we've cleaned out the front room and I got rid of like a stack of boxes by the wall, I stood back and I looked at it. I was like, I could fit like 3 fish racks here. I could fit like 3 racks and have like a bunch of 10-gallon tanks in here. And Nathan just rolled his eyes and walked away from me. I was like, what? What? I could start breeding shrimp. I could start breeding guppies. Like, I don't see the problem here. I'm sure you can find some somewhere near you in a pond. Yeah, maybe. Moose, aquatic moose, hello. we used to we used the move to do that a bit easier since we would be looking at everything anyway. That helped big time. Yeah. Why did I struggle so much reading that? Oh my god. Jeez. Truth, maybe I should move. It is the easiest way to like quickly establish if something is worth keeping. Do I really want to pack this up in a box and move it and then have to unpack it? Is it worth it? Like, yeah. Yes, Zen, to Colorado. Oh my goodness. Who forgot that thumbs up? Koro, did I say hi? I don't know if I said hi. Hello. Or maybe you just got here, because now everybody's saying hi. Okay, cool. Kane is being a fuss butt. It's his nightly fight the sleep. Gina the Blenny ballerina. Oh my gosh. When it comes to shipping a wild caught tree frog tadpoles out of a tote in my backyard, I'm not chancing anything beyond 2 days. Yeah. Truth. Better aquatics. Hello, hello. Um, there was something else I missed that I was going to talk about. Oh, the big project at work is that I think I talked about it last week. We have we've had problems with some distributors us getting some contaminants, some how does the boss call it? Pathogens, velvet. We got velvet and flukes from one of our distributors. And so we decided that we're going to one by one through all of our wall systems. We're going to start with the wall systems, um, start bleaching them. So taking all the fish out, treating them, putting them into other systems, pour bleach into that system overnight. Actually, we've been doing it for 2 nights. Pour bleach one night, and then we pour more bleach in the next night. Not enough to like stink up the whole store like a swimming pool, but enough to hopefully kill everything. Drain it, fill it up with tap water, scrub everything, drain it again, fill it up with salt water. We have seeded sponges that we then put in there. Put the cleanest fish that we can find in there. Put some turbo start. And yeah, so far the first section did really, really well. It still looks brand spanking new. I actually haven't had to scrub algae in a week in it. Because we also have this like red cotton candy like macro algae that's in there, and oh my gosh, it just, you think it was cyano from looking at it, but it's not. You touch it and it's fuzzy. Um, but it's, oh my god, it's so bad. It spreads like a carpet over the top of the sand. It's terrible. Hey Danny, I was mistaken. There are actually 3 Snakeheads in Swamps movies. Snakehead Swamp 2014 is the sequel to Frankenfish 2004, the one I was actually thinking of. I don't know what you're talking about. So if you want some bad fish monster movies to watch, there's 3 featuring snakeheads. My clown trigger lost almost all poker dots. Now he got donut dots. Oh, that's kind of cute though. I don't remember this conversation. I might have missed that part of my Lake Placid comment. I kind of zoned and fell asleep. Uh-oh. Are we not ordering from this distributor anymore, or is this going to be an ongoing issue for a while? We stopped. We didn't order for them for like 3 weeks. We've ordered from them since then, but they've been very small orders because some of their stuff is very, very nicely priced. Um we're just gonna have to really take more precautions. We're gonna add another step of treating new fish before we add them in the systems. Um, but yeah, they're kind of on a probationary period right now. How do you treat velvet for fresh and reef tanks? Briefly, so freshwater, I'm not sure. But if it works for saltwater, I'm sure that it would work for freshwater. And the medicines we use are actually for fresh and saltwater. So it's a mix of Minfin. This is the method that we like. I'm actually in the process of doing another treatment in another system at work using the same method. So you do the 1 hour treatment with Minfin, and then you do the 3-day treatment of Ruby Reef Rally, which can be used for fresh or salt, and they are reef safe. Now, in the table system that I'm treating for velvet right now does have macroalgae in it, so I will see if the Minfin may have possibly affected the macroalgae. So we shall see. There's just a little bit. There's just a little bit of macros in that system. It's normally the system we keep Chaeto in, but there's just scraps of Chaeto in there, so it's the perfect time to test it. I may not be able to grow coral in my saltwater tank that doesn't have a light, but that dead stony coral I bought sure looks sweet. Oh, nice! Yeah, Danny came to my work. What was that? Was that yesterday? I feel like it was. Oh, excuse me. I feel like it was yesterday. My days are melding together. And he bought a couple pieces of rock. Rocks. Yo, donuts would slap right now for real. Yeah, and I actually have a 24-hour donut shop right down the street from my house. I could go get donuts tonight. So what do you do to treat new fishies? So I mentioned it on Wet Your Plants and Steven's chat. They were talking about methyl and blue. We do still have a couple bottles, but I actually looked at those bottles. They expired like a few years ago. So I don't even know if they're effective anymore. So we've been kind of moving away from using methyl and blue and using Ruby Reef's Hydroplex instead. It's a 10-minute bath. So we drip acclimate the fish, and then 10 minutes before, like when their salinity is ready, we then put the Hydroplex in, put on a 10-minute timer, and then we scoop them out, but we try to drain out as much of that water as we can because hydroplex is not a treatment; it's a bath. Um, you don't want to add a lot of that to your system because it's not a treatment. Um, so yeah, hydroplex, and then just if you see signs of anything, we'll treat accordingly, or um, dedicate one system to put all the sick fish in. Monday. It was Monday. Yeah. My driftwood is also doing beautifully under the night crew light. Nice. Does velvet affect corals and sponges, etc.? Would you remove reef fish to hospital for velvet treatment? No, don't move them. Um, it doesn't affect the corals, but it will like live in the sand and stuff. Like it has multiple life phases. So it's just best to treat the system. Um, because even if you take those fish out and you put them in a hospital tank and treat them, you're then reintroducing them back to the velvet if you don't treat your whole system. So like safety stop. Sure. I don't know what safety stop is. Kelly Foreman! Oh my god, hello! Methylene blue, the disinfectant that used to be injected into people. Yep. Yep. Um But yeah, so I will actually at the Keystone Clash, I will have Minfin, I will have Hydroplex, I will have Rally, and I will actually have Kick Ick, which is also fresh and salt marine safe. Um, that's just those are all the treatments we use in the store. It's what we swear by. Oh, and Prazi Pro. Prazi Pro is great for flukes. Um, I will have all those at my table at the Keystone Clash because it's what we use. It's what we know works. So that's what we always recommend. That's what we sell. Um, I was ordering. It's funny. I was ordering all these things, and my boss was like, "You're gonna take all these medications?" I'm like, "Damon, we are called Marine Solutions. Have a problem? We're your solution." And he's like, "Yeah, okay." I was like, "Yeah," and you wouldn't believe. And I also got all the CChem lines: Canaplex, Sulfaplex, Neoplex, Sulfaplex, Focus. I have all of that. I will have. I will have the little. I'm gonna be a little fish hospital. I'm gonna be a fish pharmacy. My table is gonna be a fish pharmacy. But I told him, I was like, you wouldn't believe like the bumps and scrapes that some fish get for the show fish. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to sell a decent amount of just the Neoplex, just for the little bumps and scrapes. Kick Ick, the only energy drink your aquarium will ever need. Yep. Kick Ick is great. America's Top Pumpkin Slut. What? I missed something. Oh man, I hate not being in streams because then I miss stuff. I miss all the inside jokes. Gina, are you coming to the Clash? Of course I am. We were just talking about how I've been starting to pack up the totes of all the stuff, and I'm so freaking excited. So freaking excited. Ugh. I mentioned it earlier, and Scuba Steve already offered to help. But if anybody has like a 4-wheel dolly or like a wagon type of thing to help us carry our totes in, because at least one of them's going to be pretty heavy, that would be great because I won't have room for it. Fun fact, you can use Neosporin and hydrocortisone on your fish. Just apply directly to the wound as you would yourself or a child. Yep, and that's essentially what Neoplex is essentially fish Neosporin. It's just going to be in the water column. Yep. I didn't realize that you could use hydrocortisone, though. That's interesting. But yeah. The Hydroplex, I will have 1-liter bottles, and I will also have like 2-ounce bottles. The 2-ounce bottles are meant as a quick bath if you're buying like a couple of fish. So I will have the small bottles. And again, that's a bath. That's not something you're gonna put in with your fish over the whole weekend of the clash. It's a 10-minute bath. It's more of like taking it so that when you're putting them in your tank at home, you give them a 10-minute bath right before you put them in, just to prevent any kind of external hitchhikers. So ick, velvet, any kind of parasites, flukes, all that stuff. Um, but yay, it's so exciting. I'm so excited. I need to have my coworker. Probably not. She hasn't been able to make the scape for Shelby and Grant's little Pico tank, but hopefully I can get her working on that on Monday. The hydrocortisone also acts as a slime coat patch while your fish is struggling. Oh. Hey, what's the cheapest LPS frags you guys carry? Sorry if you answered already. You have not. That would probably be the purple bonsai we have for $25. Yeah. No, I have some purple stylo. I have a ton of purple stylo. We're doing like single sticks, like 3-inch sticks for like $5 because we have so much of it. Yeah, purple stylo is the cheapest LPS. Oh, LPS. Sorry, that's an SPS. Oh my god, I read that totally wrong. LPS. Trumpets. I think I have some. They're not acans. Some kind of small open brain coral. We have some small frags of. But yeah. Surprise me with a few LPS. Okay, I can do that. Ian still lurking. Get some purple sticks today. Yep. Adam McReynolds. Hello, hello. How are you? I will surprise you with a few. There might be a couple pieces that I might be able to like frag off. We actually just had a couple of tank breakdowns and relinquishes. Daniken Aquatics, hello Kenny E. So I got some really pretty mushroom corals to bring for that Pico tank for the Shelby and Grant. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so. I was actually a little worried because I was like, man, we don't have a lot right now, and then in comes the flood of relinquishes and tank breakdowns, and I'm just like, oh, well now I got plenty of choices. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be so good. But yeah, okay, I'm running out of things to talk about, so we're gonna do bleep bloop. Oh my god! Oh my god! I didn't turn off live reactions. What am I doing? I can't. I can't hit the. Oh, there we go. Pin. Okay, cool. Let me pin that hole. Let me go to my StreamYard thing. I'm such a dum dum. Your channel. It's because I set this up on my phone and I always forget to go to the studio to freaking finish setting it up. No, it's not made for kids. Bleep. Bleep. Where is it? Live reactions. There we go. Okay. Cool. Did I do it? Did I do the thing? Is it gone? It's gone. Cool. Haha. Live reactions, yeah. It's that stupid little bubble thing that's like blocking part of chat, and like you click on it, you can like live shoot hearts or whatever emotes. It was in the way of my 3 dots so I could pin the thing. I've never noticed those on my stream, but people probably don't hit that button. It's that reminds me I need to turn them off for Saturday. Yeah. I know it's hard cuz I like even for Danny's and my stream, sometimes I forget to set that up. Sometimes that's why sometimes it doesn't show up until Saturdays because I think about it at work. I'm like, shit, I still have to set that up. So I'm doing it from my phone at work, like on my lunch break. Um, oh, it was in the way. Yeah, it was in the way. Um, and then yeah, I have to remember to then go on my computer and do all the things. I don't know if I'm able to change all those from my phone on YouTube Studio. I don't think I am. But yeah, if the live reactions buttons were customizable, I wouldn't care as much. That's a good point. Also, if they were in a different spot. I think it's that they're trying to be like TikTok cuz TikTok has something like that. I think it's just a heart though. Like the likes and you just tap anywhere on the screen. Like if Gina could have Pokeballs and hermit crabs and whatnot instead of the standard emojis. Yeah, that would be so cool. Yeah, right? I want Fat Kitty live reactions. Yeah. That would be really cool. It's probably on the way. They probably will put some kind of customizations. I just hate that they block the bottom comment. Yeah, exactly. Instagram does too. I just need watch hours, man. I never thought I'd be saying that. Yeah, I was actually gonna message you, Danny, about that. I have an idea. I have an idea to get you some watch hours. If I don't text you, then text me and say, "Hey, you said you has ideas. What are they?" Sorry, I am now just distracted by my sparkle rock. I don't know if you guys can. Is the camera? Oh, you can see it on this side. It glitters. It's a glittery rock, and it's pretty. I got it when I was still working at Petco. It had a little Anubias glued to it, and the Anubias died, so I kept the rock because it's a pretty sparkle rock. And I found it when I cleaned off my dining room table, and now he lives in my office. What food supplements would you? I assume you mean recommend for a baby bamboo reef shark. Um, we really like Silicon. Yeah, and yes, I think I have that in the cart from one of my distributors. So I think I will have Celcon at the Clash also. But yeah, we really like Celcon. That's what we use in the store because it does not have amino acids in it, so you can use it in systems with copper. You have to be really careful if you have a system with copper in it not to use any kind of food supplement that has amino acids because it will react with the copper and become toxic. So, no what's the other one? What the frick is the other one? Uh let's see. Fish and coral food. Why isn't there Vitachem? Is that what it's called? Yes, Vitachem has amino acids in it. So you cannot use that in systems with copper. But if you have a reef tank, that would be what you would want. But Celcon should do. Yeah, Vitachem. Thank you, Vex. I could do pointless watch hour streams like people do, but that's just not my style. Yeah. No. I have an idea. I'll text you. I text you. Do like Biz does and crowdsource your content creation. But yes. So I like. I'll say it again. Third time. Sorry. I've realized lately that I sometimes just ramble and I'm just talking in circles and repeating myself, and I think it's part of like my anxiety. I don't know why I do it, but I've become aware of it lately and I'm just like trying to stop. Yeah. Because I've noticed the customers at work sometimes start getting fidgety when I do it. Like, okay, shut up. And I'm like, oh, God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get my point across. I think it's because I'm more thinking out loud. And then when I repeat it, it's more of like me trying to confirm with myself. So I just need to start thinking before I say anything. It's an ADH thing. I do it too. Right. Sorry, I'm just trying to get my point across. Yeah. I just hate when I'm trying to make a point and people keep interrupting me on my way around to around the bend. Yes. My boss is really good at not letting people interrupt him. It's actually something I wish it's something I want to work on. So, I actually saw a or a TikTok about it from a like communications psychology type person on TikTok, but it's like how do you keep people from interrupting you without causing conflict? And she said just stay calm, do not raise your voice cuz that's just going to escalate things and just keep talking. Just don't stop. Make them realize that they are the rude one. And that's exactly what my boss does. And I'm just like, "Dang, I just need to grow a backbone and just freaking just if I'm in the middle of speaking, just keep speaking. Do not let them stop you." Like this is all related to the point. Yeah. Yep. So people talk about Vitachem as something to soak commercial foods in, but what about like gut loading your live cultures? I know you can use multivitamins instead of yeast minerals, for example. That'd be a good idea. Yeah, because healthy food equals a healthy fish. Yeah, I don't see what's wrong with using like Vitachem or Silicon. Just be careful that you're not overdoing it, because just like regular food, I think depending on the ingredients, it could contribute to phosphates and nitrates. So far, I got Mazuri, Shark, and Ray gel diet, but she doesn't like it. Um, we usually the big predators at our store, we always try to get them on Hikari's Massivore pellets. I don't think we ever got our epaulet shark on it. I don't think he ever went for it, but we would try. But all of our lionfish, all of our puffers, triggers. I'm probably missing something. Usually, eventually, we get them on Massivore pellets, the Hikari ones. And if you're going to be at the Clash, I can bring you a bag to buy. I'm not giving it to you. I'm sorry. Oh, I do need to email. Oh, I need to email my Hikari rep and see if there's enough time that they can mail me samples. And maybe I can have samples to hand out for people who purchase things. I feel like that will help drive sales. So far she is eating shrimp and clams. Yeah, so you can keep those in a container in your refrigerator and put the Vitachem or the Celcon on them so that they're like soaking overnight in it and then feed them to your shark. Mazuri isn't bad per se, but it is a Purina brand aimed at being affordable for like zoos and aquaculture farms, fish farms, from what I understand. I was thinking the same thing, but I didn't have any facts. And Koro, you are the perfect person to speak on this because of what you used to do. Um, but yeah, I've never been a big fan of the Mazuri brand. And I'm in St. Louis, which is where Purina is. We actually working at Petco here in St. Louis, that was the big struggle. Corporate would actually ask us, like, why is your number one selling dog food Pro Plan? And we're like, because it's St. Louis. This is where Purina is. Like, the reps, oh my gosh, my first Petco, Purina workers would actually come in and buy the little 5-pound bags of Blue Buffalo and all the competing brands that they would then take to their lab and start testing, because that's they most of these recalls is because Purina is snitching on Blue Buffalo and Blue Buffalo is in turn snitching on Purina. Like It's it's super competitive and it's super like ugh. And yeah, I remember they would come in and buy one bag of every Blue Buffalo flavor. And I asked, I was like, why are they doing that if they work for Purina? They even have their Purina shirt on. And my boss told me that's because they're taking it to their lab and they're going to start testing it to make sure their labels are correct. And I'm like, oh dang, is Gina cash only or does she take credit card? Okay, so we decided that I'm gonna mostly do um cash or PayPal. Yep, I'm gonna be taking cash or PayPal just because it's just it's probably just gonna be easier. We don't run our credit cards through Shopify, and I didn't get a card reader in time to use with my phone. Um, where are you gonna swipe it? Well, I did talk about getting a card reader, a Bluetooth card reader for my phone. Um, but yeah, cash or PayPal. Sharks are tough. In the wild, everything is basically chance. They have no teachers. Great white sharks have a better chance than others because they hatch inside the mother and eat their siblings. Damn! I did not realize that. I can't. It's too far to travel. Oh no. I sorry. Yep, there are 3 companies that own more than 80% of the dog food brands. Nestle, Purina, Hills, and Mars. Last I saw, I know Smuckers was up there too. Yeah, they own Nutro and Greenies is what Smuckers owns. Um, and I think something else that I'm not thinking of. Because I remember when that rep came in and every time I was like, "Oh, you're the Nutro rep." She's like, "I'm the Smuckers rep." And I'm like, "Oh, right, sorry." Um, but yeah. And Purina is really good at buying smaller brands and either rebranding to Purina or just profiting, like Merrick. Um, I don't know lately because I haven't been at Petco in over a year and a half, about a year and a half. Um, but when they bought Merrick, as far as I know, they didn't change anything because they already built like a reputation. So they're just kind of taking the money. Smuckers, like the jelly, I had no idea they branched out into pet food. Yep. Oh, Milk-Bone and Meow Mix. That's right. Yep. Yep, Milk-Bone was the other thing. Because I remember there was a big Milk-Bone shortage for a while, and I asked them, I was like, "What's going on?" They're like, "Sourcing." I was like, "Oh, great. I guess." We buy best. We buy Fresh Pet for the dogs, and Rachel Ray for the cats. Don't know who owns either of those. I don't remember who owns Rachel Ray, but I have a sneaking suspicion it's Purina. I believe shark reproduction has also never been filmed. Pepperoni, Milo's Kitchen. Yeah. Yep, most pet foods aren't owned or made by pet food companies. And even if they are, do they contract or do they make their own food? Yep. I personally would never buy Rachel Ray, but that's just me. Yeah. She always just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. My mom was really big into watching the Rachel Ray show, and I was just like, I don't know. I don't like her. This doesn't sit well. I don't know. There's just, whenever you you don't have a reason to not like somebody, you just don't like them. That's me and Rachel Ray. Zenny Rachel Ray is owned by Smuckers, and Fresh Pet is an independent company. Yep. Danny, it's what my younger cats will eat. They don't care about her personal beliefs. LOL. I don't know what her personal beliefs are. It's just I don't. I like Fresh Pet except the whole refrigerated part. Frozen is safer, in my opinion, because the bacterial growth is stopped at frozen, whereas slowed in refrigeration. So Fresh Pet is very strict on how their food is kept. They actually send reps out to inspect the refrigerators to make sure they are operating at the right temperature. And they even say themselves, if you receive the food and if it's not at the right temperature, just zero it and they will, reimburse, mark it on the PO and report it. But they are actually pretty strict about how their food is kept. Rachel Ray absolutely is nails on a chalkboard for me. For dog food, I trust my butcher. But as far as ingredients and how widely available Fresh Pet is, it's basically the best food you can find. Yeah. It is a really good food. It is very good. Myrtle sent me a photo. Oh my god. He never does that. Oh, he sent me a meme. Where is Myrtle? Why are you Oh, there's Myrtle. I was just saying, I was like, Myrtle sent me a picture. What? Farmer's Dog is the best you can buy. I don't know anything about Farmer's Dog. Was that a Pet Supplies Plus food? Yeah, I just would prefer frozen, shipped, and dry ice. Yep. No, I get it. Yep. Oh my god, Myrtle's Queen! I know! It's so exciting. I used to really like Rad Cat, but they went out of business. Oh. I'm sorry. That sucks. Oh yeah, so I posted the link if anybody wants to come up, just chill out, talk, hang out. I actually don't have any plans, but I have to clean my house tomorrow. But I get to sleep in. I'm so excited. I think Farmer's Dog is one of those mail order ones. Like Darwin? Oh, okay. Oh, like one of those you fill in a survey and they customize the food to your dog. Like one of those types of things. There's another one that I always see ads for, on Hulu. I just can't remember what it's called. Farmer's Dog is like a meal plan for dogs. You actually get ingredients and prepare the food yourself. Oh, like HelloFresh, but for your dog. And they completely customize the diet. Gotcha. Myrtle saying hi to all those people and anyone he missed. Yeah, and whenever your dog technically becomes senior or has health issues, then you change the profile or whatever. Then they reformulate the food. That's cool. Riley will eat anything. She's not in here. What the frick? Where's my Velcro dog? Essie Catahulas. Hello, hello. So, I'm so excited. I need to look at the freaking Keystone Clash. Don't forget about Omaha Steaks. I need to look at the schedule to see when everybody's speaking. Hold on. I think Annette sent me the schedule. There it is. Fish show open. I'm not doing the fish show. Jason Adams, how to save money in the aquarium hobby. No, thank you. Jen Williams, building a biotope. Backyard biotope. Okay, so there will be speakers going on. The aquascaping competitions, 2 to 8. Kelly Foreman. Glowfish genetics. Oh, Kelly, that's going to be such a good talk. That's at 2:30. Okay, I'm going to make sure I take my lunch at 2:30. How to ship fish so they arrive 99% of the time. Oh, it's at 6:15. Was that done on purpose so all the vendors could go see? I'm gonna go to that speaker uh, thing too. Panel chat. Oh, and I need to go to the panel chat. And then on Saturday, hmm, ooh, there's a carnivorous plant society speaker. That's cool. Building a new kind of fish store at 10:30. That's kind of early. Dang, I want to go see that one though. Who's here?
I am. Hi,
Hello.
Gina.
Hi. Oh my God! Look how cute he is. Oh
She.
my goodness. Sorry.
It's a female, no claspers.
Oh my God, so cute. She looks fresh. How old is she?
14 days.
Oh my God. So freaking cute. That's a whatchamacallit fish.
Yeah, that's my little baby shark.
Baby. Say it. Myrtle, sing it with me. Baby shark doo doo. Yes, that is a banded cat shark. Good job,
Yeah.
Myrtle. You get 0 points. In fact, Steven, deduct 5 points from Myrtle because it's not what the fish. This is Gabbin with Gina. Don't you dare! No! uh,
Yeah, she have to grow for the bigger tank.
yeah, she's gonna get like 4 feet long.
I know.
It's a big fishy.
Yeah, I love my
Jake
big fishies.
Jake pointed out the car ride to the Clash is 10 hours, which is more than ample time to write 2 talks. Yes, that is plenty of time. Kelly, you could just wing it and it'll be amazing. Kyle, I'm certain you had a hand in this. It wasn't me. No, it was all me. What do they eat at this age? Whatever you can get them to eat.
Let's, I read in some books they also eat Bristol worms in that size, so I
Hmm.
don't know. But usually small shrimps, clams, usually.
Danny wants to know, what are those? Is that the codium macroalgae? Or is that a
What?
what's that green? Yeah, that.
That's
Is that a
live rock
skeleton?
with, yeah,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
just live rock with a clam on top.
Is a skeleton. Sure, I'll deduct 20 points or 30. Myrtle will still win. Hey, but he'll be less close.
That's my quarantine tank.
Kelly says, I've winged many lectures in my day. Yeah. Oh, the big fish? Oh, that's a banded cat shark. Or are you talking about that big fish?
Oh, that's a big fish compared to the shark.
You got a pencil urchin,
What?
right? Or is
Where?
that a nymph? Yeah.
Nems.
Nims.
My sunbursts.
Oh. They weren't flowing, so I couldn't. It looked kind of like a
No,
pencil
I
urchin.
just got the light on, so they take a minute to open.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's my big grouper.
Oh, it's a panther grouper, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Oh my god, the two big fish that were swimming at the top of the tank. I missed it.
What? That?
Oh, cute.
They are usually found in the freshwater aisle. It's a
Zip.
brackish fish.
Is it?
Also my, yeah, it is.
Yes, what are those? Danny demands to know.
That's we call them here mini sharks. So it's a catfish.
Let's see. Brackish catfish.
Semani, it's the last thing of the scientific name.
Mustasculio?
Semani?
No. Oh,
Hmm.
yeah, Simani. Yeah.
Yeah,
Areopsis Simani. Okay.
those are there. That. They usually go to the salt water when they're adult, so double that size.
All right, let me copy paste this scientific name and see if a common name comes up. Colombian shark catfish.
So there we got it. Colombian sharks.
Nice. Nice.
And my African moonies.
Or TC or TC catfish.
Yeah.
TETEC catfish.
Titesi catfish.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I don't. And they're in a different tank than his baby shark.
What?
Uh, Danny was asking, and they're in the same tank as your baby shark?
Yeah.
Oh, they are? I thought it was a different tank. I thought you panned
No.
over. Oh, you switched sides. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Got too many tanks.
Too many tanks. It's so cute.
Let's switch to a bigger one.
Are they you said you just turned your lights on. Is that why they're out?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But they usually swim all day in the dark corner.
Mhm. Oh, look at those two hippo tangs. Oh
Yeah,
my
a
god,
black,
they're so
normal one and a yellow belly one.
Oh! I just sold my last yellow belly one at work. They
Nice.
were tiny though, so you couldn't hardly see. They just looked like blue hippos that had something wrong with them and they just looked pale. I was like,
Yeah.
"No, they're yellow bellies. They're fancy, I promise."
Hey, they are usually a bit cheaper.
Here actually they're a little bit more expensive.
What the? Here they are
Yeah.
cheaper.
Oh,
It's around $10.
I got my baby shark shot with Myrtle last night. I got lost in Grey's Anatomy last night and my video game. I wasn't listening to any streams. Well, no, I did. I lied. I did turn on Shelby and Grant on the TV, and then I turned on Biz on my phone. I'm still upset about that. Oh my gosh! I actually have two customers looking for clown triggers right now.
That
One of
size?
no, not that size. I can get some. I've seen it where they, 10 inches. Um, that tail is beautiful. Nice pink
Yeah.
tail. Um, no, one person wants like a 2 to 3 inch, and then the other person wants like a 3 to 4 inch. So
Oh, babies.
babies. What game? I'm playing the lovely cozy game that is Story of Seasons: Pioneers of Olive Town. Garcia, hello, hello. I'm in a cozy mood, a cozy game kind of mood lately. Myrtle hasn't felt well. Y'all should be nice. It has nothing to do with my own personal hatred of that song. uh,
Do you remember my small red tooth trigger?
yes.
He's grown.
Oh my gosh, he has. Is he getting streamers yet?
Yeah, but they get
Nice.
chopped off by him.
Oh, what a butthead.
Yeah.
Clown Trigger's gonna do what a clown trigger's gonna do.
Hey, at least I got two triggers in my tank.
Right? Yeah, they're not killing each other.
No,
So that's good.
they killed my Picasso trigger, but hey,
Yeah. He probably started it though.
Yeah.
Yeah. My sister made a parody song about the Baby Shark song. Who's ready for the Keystone Clash? I am. I'm ready. I actually found one of the shirts I wore to the Triple Crown, and I held it up to Nathan. I'm like, should I recreate my true bisexual lesbian outfit? And he laughed. He's like, sure, I don't care. And I was like, okay. Danny knows what I'm talking about. God, I can't delete Danny's comment. My sister made a parody about the Baby Shark song. Yep. Uh oh. Gina, I have a dilemma. I have to buy jeans to wear at the Clash because my only pair has holes. Where should I even go to buy jeans? The thought of jeans shopping fills me with terror. Help. I get mine at Target. I get the Goodfellow men's. And you have to make sure that they're the stretchy kind. The ones with that have stretch in the waistband. Those are so far the most comfortable. I don't like tight jeans, so like tight around the thighs, I hate it. And you'll have actual pockets. You'll actually be able to put like up to like past your wrist, your hands in your pockets. And you'll see how much stuff I carry on me because now I wear men's jeans.
Yeah. Hey, female
It's
jeans, no
great.
pockets.
Yeah,
It's a
oh my
joke.
god. You can't even fit this much of my phone would fit in a girl's jeans pockets. Like my whole phone won't fit in the front pocket. And then only about this much of my phone will fit in the back pocket. It's
Hey, someone
stupid.
have to buy the handbags.
Yeah, well, I mean, I have a backpack still because I am a mom, so I still got to take, half the pharmacy and an umbrella and all kinds of other stuff with me. So,
Yeah.
Baby Shark may someday save Myrtle's life, then he might find himself in the hospital. Someone will have to turn that song on, and miraculously he will wake up and turn it off. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I will come back from the deepest depths of hell to turn that damn song off.
Ah,
Good
some
night, Beach.
variations are nice.
Yeah. Good night, Bex. I don't think I can wear men's jeans. Girl, have you seen my butt? Hey, man, go to Target and try them on. Go. I think the dressing rooms are open again. Just go try it. Go try it. Like I said, make sure they're the stretchy ones though. Is that a rule? Not two triggers in one tank? I've never had triggers because I always had coral. It depends on the size. It depends heavily on the species and the size of the tank, and
What other
like
species you would add in?
right, and what size they are, and yeah,
Just
it's just
stop with
mostly
babies in a big tank. It's the easiest way.
yes, yes. Before their
Even 3, 4,
personality
or
comes out.
5. Yeah.
Yep,
When
yep.
they are shy, given a lot of hiding spaces.
Yeah, and that's the other thing is having plenty of caves that they can separate and hide into.
Yeah.
Do you want fancy jeans? The two pairs my partner has been most impressed with were DUER and Ripped and Co. I don't know either of those. They have good pockets, stretch slash tech denim and whatnot, but they aren't as affordable as Target. Yeah. I think I should sing Baby Shark at the Clash. I think so too, Garcia. In fact, I will bring my nice big speaker and in the hospitality room, I'm gonna
Then
put it
crank it.
smack in the middle of the hospitality room. We are gonna crank it, and half the room will record it. We'll play hot potato with the speaker. It'll be keep away from Myrtle, and we'll have it playing. It's the new game. It's the new hospitality room game. I'll bring my guitar, Garcia. Isn't there somebody who's going to be playing music? Somebody request
Yeah.
Baby Shark. It's going to be great.
I think it was Mike B. Aquatics Universe.
Yep. I think we all should, Garcia. He can't beat all of us. Yeah, that's true. Every time we walk past Myrtle, do 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 do. Okay, guys, we should stop because then Myrtle's gonna like not go to the clash, and we don't want that. We gotta be nice now. We want Myrtle to go. Garcia, gar, 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 gar. Okay, that's the last one. That's the last one. Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
You sure?
No, but I'm gonna say that it is. Scuba Steve and I are supposed to sing karaoke Islands in the Stream together. Ooh, that'd be fun. I swear I'll leave for him. Okay, Zen, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. We're done.
Really?
For now.
Okay.
That's so cool.
And I
Oh, that's your
don't
hi
have.
hat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of three. They do
Do I want
great,
a
but
hi hat?
yeah,
No, I
why
have a
not?
hi hat at work right now.
Why not?
Why
It's a
not?
nice fish.
They are cool. They're very cool.
It's just a black and white fish,
An
but
active
an
black and
active fish, yes. They swim all day when they don't hide.
Oh, she's holding me to it too. It's on now. Yes. We have to practice. That sailfin is stunning. That sailfin is nice and fat.
Yeah? Hey, he's 12 years old.
Oh, there you go. That's awesome. That emperor is amazing too.
Hey, almost all of my fish are from tank resurrections, except for my moonies.
Oh, nice.
So almost all got the adult size. And the moonies are supposed to be captive bred, so
Oh,
I don't
interesting.
know how they do it. I don't find any article of it, but hey.
Hmm. Yeah, I wonder how they spawn. We
Yeah,
have
usually in freshwater.
oh yeah, because I keep forgetting they are brackish.
It's my fault. Well, the larvae don't have the power to swim upstream, so
Hmm.
they must be spawning at least in brackish freshwater.
Right. Yeah. We have frostfin cardinal fish at work right now, and there's one
Nice.
female that is bound and determined to try to get one of the males to spawn. I see her
Oh,
dancing around him with her mouth open and everything. It's so funny. I keep checking though. There's no babies because they're mouth brooders.
yeah.
And
You just have to wait for a bigger male.
yeah, yeah. I think that's the problem is that she's the biggest right now, so
Yeah.
she's gotta wait for the others to catch up. It's funny. She does her little weird little jiggle with her mouth open, and the other fish are looking at her like, "What the hell are you doing?
What the freak?
What is wrong with you?"
Quick swim away.
I think if I get a monster tank, I'm gonna do Fowler. Could you put a clown trigger with a Volatin lion? No.
No.
Triggers can actually kill lionfish. They actually go between the spines.
Yeah. And they
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
He killed a small fuzzy lion.
Yeah. No, you can't put lions and triggers together.
And lions and eels is also not a good combination. Usually
Triggers
the
and
eel bites.
yeah, trigger and eels are also not a good idea
Nope.
because they will go into that rock to get that eel.
Yeah, they do. They're mean
They are mean.
compared to the other fish. But hey, when you got just two big fish, hmm, it's not a big deal. Big tank.
Also, not a good idea to do any kind of bottom ambush predator in
Yeah.
trigger. Any of
No.
them. No
They
groupers or
usually get poked.
anglers. No, don't do that.
But what works is big hermit crabs.
Yes. Why are triggers such a-holes? They're so pretty. Yep. It's that beak.
Yeah,
Yep. hmm
but he got no beak. That's a tooth. The two
Right.
species I got in this tank.
hmm
Because I got, it's basically, yeah, it's a pond for outdoor use. What I got, and it's a pond liner, so no fish with beaks in this tank.
Frontosas. Is there a saltwater fish that looks like a frontosa? That looks like it. They don't have the hump on the head, but similar striping. There are barred angelfish.
Some groupers.
Some groupers, yeah. Well, a barred angelfish, I guess, doesn't look too much like it. It's got a yellow belly. There
Yeah.
is like the three-striped damsel.
Yeah,
They don't get
but
nearly as big though.
no, I got some of that in this tank. 3 or 4 striped ones.
Yeah, so here's the three-striped damsel.
Dalascus.
That's probably the closest that I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah.
What is your favorite wrasse? Ooh, that's a good question.
Dragon wrasse.
Which one?
The dragon wrasse.
Dragon wrasse is
The
cool.
I also love my rainbow wrasse, what I got in here.
Rainbow
But
wrasse
he's
is also
asleep.
really cool. Dragon wrasse.
Thalassoma lunare is also nice.
Lunar wrasse, yep. Those are cool. They could be mean though.
They are mean.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the
Birds wrasse are also nice, but
I
also
love bird
mean.
wrasse. Yes, I love bird wrasse.
And huge tanks required to swim a lot.
So dragon wrasses, they look like this is juveniles, but then they turn into this. So, very, very cool fish though. My favorite is probably Naoko fairy wrasse.
Hmm.
They are such beautiful fish. They're very active
And peaceful.
and peaceful. We have 2 at my work right now.
I love the dive bombing, what they do.
There was an LFS I used to go to that had a triggerfish that would spit water out of his
He do.
livestock pond.
He
Yep,
also do.
they do. There's a lunar wrasse
Also, puffers and our boxfishes do the same.
Stingrays will too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a lunar wrasse.
They are found in the same habitat as the bird wrasse.
This is why we need 73 tanks, because fish are a-holes. Yep. Yeah, any of the thalassoma tend to be
Get
jerks.
huge and mean.
Yes. They tend to be jerks. We actually have a unicorn tang that likes to splash water if I don't hand feed it algae at least twice a day.
Hey, that's why my waterline is so deep.
Yeah. Doesn't jump out, but it gets a wave and it slaps the ground
Yeah.
hard enough that you think it jumped out. And I go running
Yeah.
every time, and I'm like, "Oh my god, it's you. Okay, you're so
Asshole.
cute. Here's your algae." So it's totally like he's trained us. He's trained
Yeah,
us.
he got good employees.
Convict tang and sheepers kind of look like frontosa. What's a sheeper?
Sheep's head? No.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Um. Yeah, sheep's head. That's true. That does look like a frontosa. Those aren't usually kept in the hobby though. That's more of like a sport. I know a lot of people in Florida fish for sheephead. Sheep's head, yeah. Yeah, the lunar wrasse is the really pretty one I was thinking of. Yeah. They can be jerks though.
Hmm. What's also nice, it's the Christmas wrasse.
Yes, I love Christmas wrasse too because pictures don't depict it. But hold on, let
No.
me pull up a picture of it first. But they have like a metallic line that runs across their
Heck yeah.
body. It's so pretty. Did you know that the general term Christmas wrasse is a very broad term? It just means
Yeah,
that it's a wrasse from around the Christmas Islands. There's actually a bunch of different subspecies of it.
there are a ton of it, and color
Yeah.
morphs also.
Mhm.
It's the same with the clown triggers. There are a lot of color morphs out there, but they're all the same.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
all of
sure.
these are technically Christmas wrasses. That one, this one. So I think we usually get the red line or the red bar, I think is what they call it, and that's the one with
Yeah,
uh
with
the metallic line down the side. But yeah, these are all technically Christmas wrasses. That one's really pretty.
yeah. There also occur hybrids in the wild.
Mhm.
So
Yep. Yeah, this one. So those lines on the body are actually like a silver metallic, and it's gorgeous. It actually runs the whole back
yeah.
like a metallic silver. Super pretty. I actually haven't seen those lately on my order form, so that's one we usually like to keep in stock.
Hmm. What's your thought when Hawaii opens again for the surgeons, for the
Oh,
tanks?
jeez. They've talked about it. I don't know if any progress has been made. I haven't looked into it lately.
I saw a video from a dive, and there are big schools now compared to a few years ago.
Yeah, so I don't think it was an issue of actual like the population dwindling. It was just abuse of harvest.
Yeah, it was.
And, Hawaii actually cares about their ecosystem.
They
So they're
do.
just like, nope, you stop. Nope, you've lost privileges.
Yeah. Hey, he was the last one what I can get here in what cup? Not a
I actually
captive
have
breed.
we actually have 4 yellow tangs for sale at my work
Hmm.
because they're
They're too
from.
expensive.
Yes. No, 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 I'm not suggesting that, but they're just from tank breakdowns.
Oh,
Um
nice.
yeah, so they're true Hawaiian yellow tangs. Good night, Kelly. Have a good night. Sleep good.
Mine came with a bit messed up fin, but hey, could be worse.
Aw, Danny ran out of juice. He thought he had some at home when he was at the store. Passed? Yeah. So tank breakdowns.
Hey, take
Oh, he's
breakdowns.
he's he's trying to correct himself. I think it's two S's. Pass, 2SSED. Passed. How much are yellow tangs going now? The 4 we have at work are priced at $450 because they're pretty much almost full size yellow tangs.
Hey, but 300 is cheap.
Yeah, 300 is cheap. I did actually sell one for 300 to a regular customer because one was dropped off and the boss didn't know about it, and I just didn't
Yeah,
want another yellow tang. So I was like, "Hey guys, 300?" They're like, "Deal." I was like, "Sweet."
got mine also on a deal for 150. But
Yeah.
here I got a messed up fin.
Yeah. too much. They're going for too much. And then I think biota is breeding them, and you
Yeah,
get like a quarter size one for I think 200.
and up. Depends on where I live.
Yeah.
In Europe, yeah, three to 500 for a baby.
Yeah.
The Red Sea variation of the yellow tang, the blue tang, what they
Yes.
got there. Yeah, they 189 euros.
Yeah, so I'm looking at Biota's website right now. The Hawaiian yellow tang is 165 for the small, which is 1 1/4 inches. The 2 inch one is 250. So yeah, just over the size of a quarter for 165, and then the 2 inch for 250. Yeah.
They also breed hybrids now with the yellow tang and the blue
Yes.
one.
Yes. And the purple tang,
Hmm.
because they're a zebra soma.
Zebras almost, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm curious when they start breeding the other selfin tanks in it with stripes.
Yeah. Do the biota grow up and get vibrant yellow like the wild? Or like
Yeah,
a wild? Whenever I see them, they're tiny and pale. Yeah, so they are more pale when they're younger. I have heard that they're not quite as vibrant. So if you just have all captive bred ones in your tank, you're not going to notice. But if you have one next to a Hawaiian, it is noticeable.
what my
Um,
replacement for Hawaiian would be, it's a yellow Scopas tank.
yes. Mhm.
They are almost at the same price, but they're a bit smaller, not that aggressive. Yeah, they are not aggressive, I know. But compared,
Scopus are they can be jerks.
they can.
They can be. They're not as known for being jerks. Like your sailfin, is your sailfin a jerk?
Is a jerk.
Yeah, sailfins are notorious. At my work right now, we actually have like 3 tanks that just have either a powder
One
blue or a
selfin.
powder brown, because powders are super aggressive too. And then yeah, eventually whatever tank we put a sailfin in, that ends up being eventually the only fish, because I sell any other fish out of it and I can't add anything new in there. Uh Desjardins, which are
Yeah,
a variant of the sailfin. Yeah. They're not nice.
nope. Don't add a small one to a big one.
Oh my god, people always want a new tank, and then they come in, they're like, "Oh, I want all these tangs." I was like, "Do not add those guys first. Please do not. That should be the last fish you add in your tank." "But I
Yeah,
have algae." I'm like, "Then you add your snails and your shrimp.
yeah. Why we got them?
Yeah, add your hermit crabs and your snails. Do
You
not
see,
add a
Algae, add a
tank."
cleanup crew
Yes,
when you can.
do not add a tang first in your tank. You will regret it.
Yeah, you will. Big time.
One guy didn't listen to me, and oh, he also didn't listen to Frank, who is my coworker who maintenances his tank. He's only got like 150 gallon.
Oh,
He bought a shark for his 150.
that's crazy.
I think it was an epaulet shark.
Even
Yep.
crazier.
Yep. And then he comes in and goes, "What else can I add? I also have a powder blue tang." And I was like, "You can't.
None.
You can't add anything to that tank now, because whatever is aggressive enough to deal with your tang is going to go after your shark. Like
Yeah,
any trigger. You can't put a trigger
with a shark.
in with that
Not with a
shark, because he
small
will go
one.
straight for the eyes." He's like, "Oh man,
Yeah.
really?" We're like, and then Frank even told him to his face. He's like, "This is why I told you not to get a shark. One, your tank is too small. Two, you are very limited what you can add in that tank now."
Hey, I got a 300 gallon, and a friend of mine with a bigger tank get the shark when she gets bigger. She needs to be 60 centimeters for his tank, or
Yep.
otherwise she get eaten there.
Yep. Yep. You went into it with a plan. Most people don't. They just want a shark
You
because
have to.
it makes them sound cool. I have a shark. Ooh.
Yeah. Hey, I don't ordered a bamboo shark, ordered a Bali cat shark. They stay half
Yep.
of the size.
Yep.
And that's what
Well,
came.
I laughed so hard. One of my vendors had nurse sharks on their order form, and I was like, "Who is ordering nurse sharks?" And then I remembered, oh, they also source 2 aquariums, so okay,
Yeah,
that makes sense. But I laughed. I'm like, "Guys, let's. You want to get a nurse shark?" And everyone's like,
yeah,
"Oh
sure.
yeah,
Why
let's
not?
do it."
It's a nice lethargic shark. Hey, a wobblegong also would be nice.
Yeah. I actually haven't seen banded cat shark eggs on our order forms in a while either.
Yeah, they're
That's
kind of hard
usually
to
how we
get
get them.
sometimes, but they
Yeah,
are seasonal.
they are
So this
seasonal. That is
the
true.
season is now over. I had the last act from the wholesaler, so yeah,
Yeah.
I think I have to wait for my Bali cat shark a year.
Yeah. Or till spring, late spring.
Yeah, I hate it.
Yeah. I'm really hoping I get seahorses this week. Um,
What kind of?
Erectus.
Nice.
Yep. Just the regular Erectus.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Mm. We did the Rittereye.
Oh,
Rady.
yeah.
And it was beautiful, nice bright orange. And yeah, that pair sold. Seahorses! Zen perked up.
Yeah.
We woke up
Hey, see,
Zenny.
seahorses so instantly,
Mm-hmm.
especially
Well,
when you
and
got color morphs
yes.
and the right clientele. What got the money for that?
We usually don't like to sell them until we know that they're eating
Yeah.
frozen food. So she said Erectus. Her.
Hey, nothing wrong with erectus.
Reed eye. Reed eye is what I hear. Yeah. Yeah. But they're cute. We don't do dwarfs just because we don't have a proper tank set up for them at the store. Anytime they're available, that's when all of our little nano up top tanks are always full with other fish. I'm like, well, I don't have the space for them right now. Not without totally revamping a 20 gallon that we have up on our front counter.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. But then again, the same thing happens. We restock because I do sell things out of that tank to my coworkers' dismay. Because I always end up tearing up all the rock work to get the fish out. She's like, I have to rescape it. I'm like, I'm sorry. We made a sale. Um,
Hey, it's nice. A rescape. Yay!
right? Um, but yeah, so anytime we restock that tank is usually again when they appear on the order forms, and I'm like, I don't have space.
Next time, wait a week or two.
Yeah, dwarf. See, that's the thing though. It's been sitting mostly empty now for like 2 months.
The boss
Um,
doesn't like it.
no. So I ordered a bunch of sexy shrimp because I need sexy shrimp to take to the Clash next week for Shelby and Grant for their little Pico tank. Um, we're gonna put like 4 of them in that 20 gallon, and then the rest will be for sale on the floor. Um, I got some yellow clown gobies. Those are always really fun.
Mm,
I love those things. They're one of my favorite nanos. They're bright and they're community. And they go with each other really well. Um, and yeah, they're really cool. So I'm gonna add like 2 of those in there.
yeah.
I already have a bicolor blenny, so I can't add a linear blenny
Mm,
for the Clausewitz, whatever name you call them,
yeah.
um, because they won't play together nicely.
No, not really.
No, comb tooths don't like each other.
Nope. Even when the tank is big enough.
Hmm. It's funny when we do get 2 linear blennies and we put them in 2 tanks next to each other with a glass divider because that's all they do all day. They just stare and flash and try to fight each other. That's all they do all day.
Hey, but it's nice to sell.
Yeah, because they're colored up and they look really nice whenever they're like that, and that's
Yeah,
usually what they sell.
yeah.
And then they take him home, and then we get a call the next day. He looks all pale. Yeah,
It's normal.
it's because he's not trying to fight another linear blenny through the glass. That's
A
why.
mirror helps with that.
That is a good point.
When you wanna have your flashy colored fish, get a mirror.
Hmm.
Even with tanks.
Probably don't keep it on the tank though.
No, just when you look.
Just yeah, just whenever you want to take pictures.
Yeah.
There's there's the Matt message. Sweet nothings. He always messages me on Discord whenever I'm streaming to try to throw me off. I'm not gonna make a joke. I'm not gonna make a joke. Do it, Danny.
Hey,
Make the joke.
at least I got now my PC doesn't run, so I don't get confused with your messages. What I hear.
Right. Well, I have headphones on, so.
Yeah, I'm too.
Oh, new local Austin went live.
Hey,
Make the joke, Danny. Do it. Type faster. Zenny, I'll ask my friend what she thinks of her boyfriend because she said dwarfs are hard AF from what I hear. Oh my gosh. That's great. Yeah, I've heard that it can be challenging. Um, I don't know by experience because I've never had them in the store since I've been there. So I don't know.
so order them.
Right? I don't ever have space. Oh my god, dwarf seahorses, dear lord.
Yeah, and usually Father Fish had something on his website
Hmm.
for the pygmies. They were cheap with him, the wild
Well,
caught ones.
the pygmies and the dwarfs, I think,
Are different.
yeah, they're different, but I think pygmies are super reliant on a certain species of gorgonia, and that's what makes them nearly
Hmm.
impossible to keep in the hobby.
Yeah, they need the red and white sea fan
Hmm.
to hold on. But we got them as a plastic replica. So,
Nice. Oh my gosh, but I'm so excited for next weekend.
the
I'm
next
I'm
step.
so I'm so glad that we decided to split the return home in half. We're gonna drive the first 6 hours Sunday, and then stop halfway, and then drive the
Hey,
last 6 hours
it's nice
on
to have a
Monday.
break.
Yes, the drive down will be fine because I'm gonna be excited. But driving
Yeah,
home is when you're tired and you're just like, I don't want to go back.
2 days up, party all the time.
I don't want to go back to reality. That's how it was at the Triple Crown last year on Sunday. Everyone was just like, "Oh, I gotta go, but I don't want to. Maybe I can just call off work for one more day."
I have to pick a week out and fly over to America for
Yes,
one
yes,
fishy week.
yes, yes. You do. It'll be great. Next year, I think I'm gonna plan on going to Fishtoberfest.
Hmm.
That'll be fun. Only it's gonna be just a fun trip. I'm not gonna turn that into a work trip like I did this trip.
Hey.
Nathan's still kind of mad at me about that. He's like, now if only it wasn't a work trip. And I'm like, sorry. I'm sorry.
No.
It'll be fine though. It'll be fun. It'll be
Yeah.
good for the store because business has been slow. So this will be like having a little. It is having a temporary storefront, second
Yeah.
location. So
Hey,
yeah.
take a lot of business cards with you.
Oh yes, I'm gonna take a whole box. I actually thought about
Nice.
having a little candy dish on the table too. We'll see.
Yeah. Hey, sounds nice. The next thing I want to get for the big tank, it's a coral insert.
Oh, now I got M&M's stuck in Danny's head. Snap back to reality. Oh, you're welcome. I asked my coworker yesterday. I was like, "Hey, you know what TikTok song I have stuck in my head?" She's like, "No, don't tell me, don't." I was like, "Okay." She's like, "Cause then it's gonna get stuck in my head." No. Okay,
Hey, the
just sulk
usual
away.
way.
I said, okay, I'm sorry. I just wanted to share. Just wanted to share my earworm.
Hey, everyone have to get one.
Hmm. Best way to get rid of it is to share it, just like a cold.
Yeah.
Oh, those are the weird. I say I wasn't recognizing any of those lines. Apparently, that was the Weird Al version that he was quoting. I was like, I don't recognize any of these lines.
Hey, Weird Al is a number for himself.
Yeah. Oh, Nathan loves Weird Al.
I'm too.
A few years ago, when he came out with that special re-release in the accordion box, Nathan really wanted it, but we didn't have enough money at the time, and he's really disappointed he didn't get it.
Uh, yeah, hey. Could be worse.
Could be worse. Could be worse.
I can't wait for the big group in this tank.
A grouper? Are you gonna put that panther in there?
Yeah, I do.
Nice. That'd be cool. That'd be a really good addition.
It is. I only wait for big fish.
Ian says 40 minutes in this place, then I might go home. You might go home? I'd be like,
Over
my time is
hours.
up. My time is up. Deuces, I'm going home.
Hey, that would be nice to say. My work is never over.
Yeah. I say that too, and then I come home and work on the website.
Yeah. Hey, but also I got an easier job. I just taking care of Granny.
Oh, yeah. That's true. Well, yeah, I mean, I take care of my son who's special
Yeah.
needs. So I feel you. That's life. I don't even think about that as work. That's just life at this
No.
point.
Yeah, it's a bit
But it
of
is
work. I get paid for
yeah,
it,
it
so.
is. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Otherwise, the elderly, the I don't know the English name. We call it Altenheim here in Austria.
Um
The Yeah, it's too expensive to get Granny there. And
oh, like a old folks home,
yeah,
retirement home,
yeah,
nursing home.
a nursing home, yeah,
Yeah.
would be the right one.
They are
But
expensive. Very expensive.
and the insurance don't want to pay what you have.
Yeah. So not quite hospice care. Hospice is like terminal care. This is like just every
She
day.
needs 24/7.
Yeah. His snuggies. Oh, you guys are still quoting Weird Al. Okay.
I should read the chat.
Steven's in on it now. Um Steven, I have your magnet still in the cart. I tried to get the boss to send that order today, but we did a fish order instead. A pretty
Oh,
decent sized fish order. So it's just because he doesn't have all the money coming out of just the main bank account. He puts everything on a credit card, so he builds points. So he just has to transfer money to clear the
yeah.
credit card because it only has so much of a limit. So
Hey, it's the
he
same
just
with the live fish shop here.
yep, he just has to move money around, and then I'm gonna text him tomorrow and be like, send the premium order. Do it. I have
Yeah.
shit on there. We're almost out of filter socks. Order it.
Hey, that's why I have to prepay all fish what I order.
Yep.
Some fish are too expensive.
No joke, man. Oh my gosh. I was looking at the order today, and freaking canary blennies. I don't know if it's catch point, but this freaking canary blenny, I would have to raise our current price. It was insane. I was like, why is this canary blenny so freaking expensive?
Different location.
Yeah, different catch points. I didn't recognize what because they initial the catch point, and it was like
Yeah.
TR or something. Yeah, I think it
Ah,
was TR, and I was like, what where is that? And I was like, it doesn't matter, it's too expensive, and I just kept scrolling. It
yeah.
doesn't matter. Not buying it.
TR stands usually for tank raised.
Oh, well, usually their terminology, they say aquacultured is their usual
Ah,
terminology.
huh.
They don't usually
Okay.
say tank raised. But it could be.
Right, that's what we had the last time on the list. And ask what the TR means next to the fish. But it's a different vendor. I'm in Europe.
Yeah, very different. Dee Dee! She says, just popped in to say hi. Bedtime is way past. I hope you sleep well, get some rest, 'cause you a busy lady.
That time. I'm waiting for the sunrise.
Yep. Yeah,
It's
it's
early here.
11. It's oh wait, hold on. You do military time. It's oh my god. 20 23:25 here.
Ah, so almost zero.
Yes. Almost a half an hour till.
Hmm.
Sometimes I'm like better with the military. We call it military time. Um,
I
sometimes
know.
I'm better with it because some of the farm games I play use military time. So sometimes I'll have more of my head wrapped around it. Yeah, there, Danny's got it. Um,
It's easier in the
or
head for me.
yeah. Well, it was hard going from I don't know what do you guys call it? American time.
Yeah,
Okay.
usually.
Um, it was just weird when I first started playing those games because I wouldn't realize how late it was in the game, and in a lot of those like farming kind of cozy games, you pass out if you're up too late. So I'm like, oh, I gotta get back home. Um,
Yeah.
it's called the 24-hour clock. Sorry, Danny. Sorry
Yeah.
that I am uncultured. um, but yeah, it's just whenever I'm really into one of those games, I'm better about it. But the current game I'm playing does like the American time, so yee. Oh, I have some cool fish coming in. Um, let me look up. This is not there. It is. It is. Maybe it's just striped.
Hmm.
Um, nope, that's not it. It's a red stripe or a goatfish, and I'd
Hmm.
never seen it on our order before. I'm trying to find a good picture of it. Because I doubt the boss forwarded that confirmation email from the fish order. No, it's the freckled. Well, it's not the best picture, but go back to this. There we go. So it's a goatfish. He's got his little feelers, and then he's got this red stripe down his body, and it's really cool.
Yeah.
Because I'm used to the bicolored goatfish, which is this
Yeah.
guy. We have one of these at work right now. And I'm used to the yellow goatfish, but I'd never seen this red striped goatfish before, so I'm pretty excited about that.
They get huge compared to the bicolored ones, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, I think they do get bigger. But I don't care, it's cool. Um
Yeah.
and then we have red spot fish. And then we have where is it? Um I had a hard time finding a photo of it earlier. There it is. Red spotted hawkfish. So
Oh, nice.
we had the freckled hawkfish, but this one's different. It's got a pink tail, pink fins, and the spots and the stripes. There's just a little bit different. It's more vibrant than
And
the
it's not
freckled.
as common as the other one.
Right. So I'm pretty excited for this. It is a hawkfish though, so it's probably gonna be mean.
Yeah. It will eat everything that fits in the mouth.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's okay.
It
I'll make
is.
it. I'll make it work.
Hey, they're usually small enough.
We still use imperial systems, and you want us to add 12 new numbers to the clock. That's just not happening. Well,
Hey, you can.
you use the same clock.
We got the same clock. We don't have 24-hour clocks. We just say 13 instead of 1.
Yep. Good night, Zenny. Have a good night. Oh man, I don't remember. Oh, we have a radiata urchin coming in,
Nice.
or the what do they call that? Rainbow.
Hmm.
So this is a touchy no-no. This will ruin your day.
Oh, yeah.
This is a big touchy no-no. This is one of those that if you're allergic, you're going to the hospital.
Yeah, you do. Just catch them with a cup.
Yep. I keep joking about getting like barbecue tongs
Yeah,
at
would
work to
work too.
scoop them up.
But make sure you get wooden ones. Less chemical reaction.
Yes.
Hey, and that's my safety stop. Ugh.
There you go.
It's from Blue Life.
Nice.
And it's got a part A and B. One is for parasites, the other one is for fungi.
Oh, good. Yeah, so it's like an all-in-one treatment. That's nice.
Yeah, you have 2 baths and it takes a half hour and the other one a bit shorter.
Mm, gotcha. Let me see if that's available here. It's called Safety Stop.
Safety step from Blue Life. It should be available in America. It came from here. Made in the USA. Yeah. Proudly made in the USA.
Oh, yeah, fish dip. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Safety Stop. Oh yeah, Bulk Reef Supply has it. Oh, I need to look into this. Rapid
Yeah,
fit
we
quarantine bath. Oh, that's not expensive either.
no $5
Oh
for a pouch.
my god.
I always got a pouch at home. You also can use it when you see a bit of illness on your fish. Just do a bath with it instead of just fresh water.
Hmm. Oh, do not use on scaleless fish.
Yeah, you don't.
Oh. Solution may stain. That's okay. Methyl and blue stains.
Stains everything.
Yeah.
Except, yeah, even glass.
Do not use on fish that show obvious signs of sickness. Okay, so this is definitely a preventative type of bath. Okay.
Yeah, but you can use the methylene blue even when you see a few dots.
Yeah.
That's not the big deal. It's mean when the fish is almost dead, you don't use it. This would kill it.
Do not ingest or breathe vapors. No huffing. Safety stop.
And don't use it on fish they meant to be eaten.
Yes. Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to look into this. Hmm.
And it's easy to dose. It came in the pouch. You just have to cut it open and add it in, I think, a gallon of tank water. 3.8 liters, yeah, a gallon.
Interesting.
Paid, part R takes 45 minutes. Part B takes 30 minutes.
Yeah, and then on here it says do not exceed 45 minutes in each bath.
Yeah. It's nice when you get the fish home. Just dip
Mm-hmm.
them in while you're doing your adaptation to the water.
Yeah. That's really cool that it does disease, bacteria, and parasites. Like that's pretty much everything.
It is everything what you need for your usual fish.
Does it have an ingredient list? No, it doesn't. Not on the
No.
website.
I can look up if here's one on it, but no, don't think so. No, no. But the green solution, it's that what is usually for the fungi.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's made in Los Angeles. Nice.
Hmm.
Active ingredients:
There you go.
formalin, methylene blue.
There you go. Yeah.
Why they write it so small on it?
Because they don't want you to know.
Yeah.
Probably because they legally have to have it on there, but they don't want to, so they made it really small.
Yeah.
They call that snake oil. It works though.
Hey, that's working snake oil.
It works. I just think all of ours at work is expired.
It works. As long you keep the methylene blue in dark,
Yep. Yeah, we keep
keep
it
it
in the
dark.
cabinet. Yep, we keep it
Yeah.
in the cabinet.
I have to get me some methylene powder again.
Yeah, I don't think you can get methylene blue anymore. Oh, I
It's
think you
hard to
can on
get.
Amazon. Yeah.
That what I can get is the powder usually. And I have to say I don't use it for fish, I use it for dyeing something.
Yeah. Yeah, there's methylene blue 1% for dietary supplement for brain function and cognitive health. No formaldehyde.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is all pharmaceutical grade stuff. It's not.
it's cost the arm and a leg compared to the fishy stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here we go. Cordon methylene blue. That bottle, that looks like an old bottle. So it is still on Amazon. 4-ounce
Yeah,
bottle for $11. It's like the end of the commercial when they speak really fast. So they said everything they're legally required to say, but you can't really make out unless you listen closely. Yep, exactly. Exactly.
hey, they want you don't want you to know.
Nope.
Just take solution A.
You're right. He has donut spots.
Yeah,
The one in the middle almost looks like a smiley face. On his other
yeah,
side, there's one
it
spot in the
is.
middle. Oh, so cute. I hope he keeps it forever.
No.
Yeah.
When I got it, uh, it was all polka dots and more black.
Yep.
Now we are brown and yeah, got more donut dots.
Ooh, that emperor is being sassy.
Yeah,
He's a sassy dude. That's so funny. Emperors are the biggest babies when they're
yeah.
babies. And then they hit adulthood and they just go full freaking
When the one started
teenager.
changing color.
Mhm. Yep. But yeah, when they're little, they're just the biggest babies.
Yeah, they are.
Or freshly changed, like just out of the changeling stage. They're
Yeah,
still big babies.
I've got mine as a big one.
Yeah.
So,
You got 'em full sass.
yeah, that's why I got him.
Yep. You're like, he will fit in great.
With my
Plop.
tank, yeah. The Moonies don't care. They don't care even when they got a bump from other fish.
Well, they can outrun him. That's why.
Yeah. I can't wait for them to get the full size.
Mhm. They're so pretty.
I only started my tank because of silver moonies. I wanted to have a big swarm as a kid. Never could. So yeah, now I got 12.
Oh, that yellow belly is gorgeous.
It is. And it is the female. The other one is a male, what I got from the tanks.
Nice.
Supposed to be a male.
Yeah. Disclaimer.
Yeah. Got the bit sunken in belly and cut that on the tail fin.
Hmm.
And they can change the sex, so yeah.
Yep.
And I don't edit them at the same time.
Hmm.
But I got my box to acclimate it in. So yeah.
Have you ever had a fox face in that tank?
I had one, yeah.
You had one? I just wonder how
Jumped
they would
out.
do. Oh. Yeah, fox faces are babies too.
Yeah, I got spooked by the trigger.
Yeah. That's what I was wondering. I was like, I wonder if the trigger, if it'd be the triggers or the other tangs.
Trigger.
Yeah,
When it's something wrong, it's usually Homer.
usually the triggers.
Yeah. Hey, so far only two fish got a name, a personal name.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. You're looking at Homer, the trigger,
the trigger. Oh,
and Marok Toto, it's the shark. What I got now?
oh, cute. Mm-mm-mm. What do you call Labrador with an attitude? A rasp with sass. Did you got food out? That trigger started to freak out, so I thought you had food in your hand.
I got a
Puppy
text message.
dog!
Yeah,
Puppy dog!
my little one, my little half-year-old doggy.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Little is good, good to say.
Oh my gosh.
Little.
Right? Just a baby.
It's just a baby.
Just a baby. Oh.
I'm not a baby. A
Oh.
7-year-old baby.
Yes. They'll always be babies.
Yeah. Hey, size comparison.
Right?
That's a staff pitbull mix.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cane corso.
Cane corso. Oh.
Italiano.
Oh. Just wants to sleep.
Hey, you're
So
getting too
freaking
big.
cute. No, I thought that was a cane corso. Yep.
Yeah, I got her from Italy.
Oh, nice.
Hey, when you live in Europe, you can get the dogs from Switzerland.
Yep. Makes it very, or it's much easier.
Yeah. And you don't get as big as the American versions of it.
So we have a customer who's a police officer. Actually, we have a couple of police officer customers, but the one I like, my favorite cop customer, he actually just was promoted to a canine unit, and he just got his dog.
Oh,
It's a German Shepherd, but like a really dark one, like almost all black. Um,
a working
very
line.
very cute. Yeah. Um, yeah, I didn't remember what the line was called, but yeah, super cute. But he's just out of training, so he still has to get like
Oh, puppy.
re-socialized. Yeah, he has to get re-socialized and get used to people because apparently they like keep him in the crates all the time unless they're being
Yeah,
trained. So he's still kind of
can,
freaked out by people.
kennel trained. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
normal.
yeah.
Let's feed a bit bigger food.
Yes. Look at them all going
Those
nuts. Oh my god.
those are Seracoy summer feed.
Oh.
Yeah, I use freshwater pond food on my marine tanks.
It's all good.
It is. Yeah. Ah, my mom told me we don't have power today. Yay!
Oh
Huh? Ja, nervt Yeah. Ah, it's
no.
not.
Uh
It isn't a big problem. I know my tanks can run a day without power, and the fish survive.
Yeah, that's good. So what does that mean? You don't have power today? Is it like for
Uh,
conserving?
yeah, they got a service on the main line here.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we got a few hours no power.
Good night, Steven. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Hey,
I
that's a big plus. I got no corals.
right.
No real
I had
corals.
that happened to me one time where they were doing maintenance on the lines and they didn't tell me, and I had just started all of my work shirts back when I worked at Petco. All of my uniform work shirts were in the washer,
Nice. And you have to go to
soaking wet,
work.
and I had to go to work in like an hour and a half.
Yay.
And I was like, so I went to work with just a plain solid color shirt. They're like, "That's not your." I'm like, "I know. I don't have power. They shut off my power while my clothes were in the washer. I'm sorry." They're like, "Oh, okay, that's fine. As long as you have your name tag." I was like, "Yes, I have my name
Yeah.
tag." I actually found my old Petco name tags, and I was like, "I want to keep them." I threw all the shirts out, but
Yeah.
I kept my name tags. I was like, "I want to keep these."
Hey, I got my name
Nostalgia.
tag from Burger King still.
There you go. Yeah, your little trophy.
hmm At the fish shop, we didn't have name tags, and even not clothes for the shop.
Yeah, we
Was
don't
funny.
either. Yeah, we're
No.
very, very chill, very casual.
We had one time a company shirt. It was for
Hmm.
taking a picture.
Yeah, that makes sense. I thought about going on my Printful account and making a Marine Solution shirt just for the Clash, for
Yeah.
like that type of thing if I do an event. But I was like, I'm not that
How often
invested.
do
It's
you
fine.
do an event?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it wouldn't be worth it. Unless I was actually like printing shirts for all of the staff members, like if we were going to start wearing uniform shirts, but no,
Yeah.
we're not that worried about it.
Right. You don't need your stuff shirts. You
Nah.
usually know the people's what working.
Yeah. Yeah, there's only four of us that work the floor at the store, so
Yeah.
everybody knows all of us. So you usually find us the person that's on the ladder or hands in the tank or has a towel over their shoulder. That's how you
Heck
tell if
yeah.
we work there.
Usually.
Yep. Or on the computer, like me doing orders or something.
What is hard for me now, that since I'm just a customer, not a salesperson, and the live fish shop, when people ask me something,
Hmm.
go ask the shop stuff, not me.
Right. I don't work here. Some people
And
just
then,
like to be chatty, though.
yeah. Hey, but not. Hey, what fish could I keep with that, and that?
Oh yeah, no,
Not
those
my
kind of
problem.
questions. Yeah, go to those kind of questions. I don't get paid for.
No. Chatting, yeah. I love to talk about fish.
Hmm.
The funniest question is always, what would you get?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh
what I would get, it's not in your pocket.
well, and that's the thing. Like as a worker, people will ask me that. Well, what would you get? I'm like, it's not my tank.
Yeah,
It's your tank. I've given you suggestions. I'm sorry that you don't like those suggestions,
we can
but
put you in the right direction, yeah, but you have to make the
it's
decisions.
your tank. I'm not the one looking at it every day.
No. Hey, my friends said to me I should get a bit color in my tank.
Yeah.
That was before I had the bluefish, the tanks, and the angel.
Yeah, Danny says, I love to talk animals at the pet store, especially since I don't work there anymore. Yeah, you could tell them how you really feel.
Yeah.
You don't have to be as nice about it.
Oh, I'd be rude
I wouldn't
when
be
it comes to
rude,
tank
but
size.
oh my, oh yeah,
Yeah, when people say, yeah, you can keep it in a small, no, you
no.
can for a short period, but not.
It can survive in a small tank, but it's
Yeah,
not gonna be happy about it.
yeah. Hey, that's the only one thing what I love in our animal welfare law. We got minimum tank sizes
Yeah,
for each fish category, even for the
very nice.
tanks. My tank is too small for tanks in Austria, and it's a 300 gallon.
Yep. On our website, that was one thing I made sure to put on was a little bio with minimum tank size and everything. So
Yeah, but
yeah, but
sometimes the minimum tank size is a bit, yeah, too short.
yeah, there were a few that Live Aquaria said a smaller tank, and I was like, no, I'm gonna say like a 200, not a 120. I was
Yeah,
like, no, I'm gonna say a 200.
yeah, you cannot keep a shark in a 300 for half
Yeah.
a year, maybe a year. That's it.
Yep. So
But the
let's see.
nicest fish I ever had in my tanks are the clownfish.
That's saying something because clownfish can be jerks too. More for
Yeah,
people,
yeah.
but yeah.
Compared with other fish, hey, they stay in an enemy and it's good.
How do your triggers do whenever you're in there scrubbing algae?
Scrubbing algae? No. I don't do scrubbing algae.
You don't? Okay.
That's why I got the tanks
Oh, gotcha,
for.
gotcha. Well, if you
But
ever have
hope
to reach in there, do they go after your hands?
Homer is more curious. He always thinks I got food in my hands. He's used to be
Mm-hmm.
hand fed. I can pick him up out of the tank.
Aw, such a
When
baby.
when I get him, hey, he was mean. He was going after all hands what in the tank.
Yep,
Then I figured out, hey, just hand feed him. Make
yep.
the hand something nice for him, not what is to fear or to fight.
That's cool. Yeah, most of our triggers are okay. They're like you said, they're more curious. Like if I have the sponge, the algae sponge, and
Have a look, have a
I'm
test
scrubbing.
bite.
Yeah, yeah, that's what they're trying to do. Is they're trying to test bite the sponge, but I'm always afraid they're gonna miss and get my hand. So I'm always like, go away. I have to like flick the sponge at them. Like, go away. I
Hey,
don't actually hit them, but
they
flick the
got
sponge
good
at them.
eyes compared to Murray's, to the eels.
Yes, yes,
With eels, it is a bigger problem getting bit,
yes.
especially
Very
when you're
much.
feeding them and they're in a feeding fancy. Yay!
Yep. We don't try to hand feed them. I mean, we use the tongs. We use the
Yeah.
tongs to feed them, but yeah, we don't. I don't try to hand feed them.
All the time.
I don't like some of these minimum tank sizes. Generally, places label Oscars with a 55, which is fine lengthwise, but they need more than 11 inches to turn around when they're adults. At
Yeah.
least the 75. Yep, I agree.
Hey, that's why I got a 1 meter 50 deep tank.
Yeah. They're so hungry.
They're always hungry.
Always hungry.
I can do every 10 minutes a handful and they will eat it.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Hey, that's why I switched to koi food. The marine food are too expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my frozen foods, but my frozen foods don't came from the pet shop.
Oh, do you go to like the market
Heck
and
yeah,
chop it up? Yeah,
it's cheaper and I
it
don't
is.
feed rotifers, so I don't need the smaller stuff.
Yeah. No corals, no tiny fish.
Yeah, almost no corals. I got a bit of GSB in this. I got no fish-only tanks more.
Right.
GSB everywhere.
As it does. Yep.
Hey, in this tank it doesn't do that great.
Right.
The silver moonies like to nip on it and spit it out.
Yeah. So we're at 2 minutes till midnight, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I have to.
Yeah.
I still have to get ready for bed and all that stuff. So, and I'm sure you got to get your day started.
Mm. Ah, I got my morning coffee. Yeah.
There you go. Get some breakfast. Get some toast.
No, I got my complete breakfast in one hand.
Oh, just your coffee. Oh, there you go. All right. Thank you everybody for hanging out
Have a good
and
night.
and chatting with us. You guys all have a good night. Bye.